30. And it was a warehouse-looking room. It was not attractive at all. But that's where people came when they needed meeting space. And I think that's what they left thinking. They left that room thinking a little less, unfortunately, about Odessa College, because that room was not the very best. You now know that room as the Salisbury Conference Center. And we were able to refurb that. It was a test case for us. We went to the board was excited. They said, let's give it a shot. We raised money. And Dick and Amelia Salisbury gave us a lead gift, and we had a number of others who supported it. Jack and Don, they stood with us, and it was just outstanding. But it showed what we could do, and it showed that we could have outstanding facilities on our campus, and then we could build from there. So then we said, let's go with Vision 2015, and we get the architects, and we get all those who are supportive. And then once we have it, let me introduce you, those of you who don't know her, to a lady who's just amazing. She's led this project once we put it in her hands. Her name is Virginia Chisholm. She's here, and she would not let us fail. She worked tirelessly, as she always does, and you will always remember this, Virginia. This is your baby, and you've done amazing work, and I commend you. Thank you for everything. We appreciate it. Okay, let me introduce a few people first, or thank a few people, and then we will start to wrap it up. The design architects for this building were SHW Group, and we have Mike Elmore, Javier Rosero, and Fan Fletcher. The managing architects are JSA Architects, Jack Seafelt, Larry Johnson, John Hansel, Cruz Castillo, Richard Swope, Cruz Castillo Sr. They've done amazing work. And last but not least, we had a construction company who have worked tirelessly and again have been very productive. This is a building we will be proud of for years and years to come, and that is Lee Lewis Construction. Construction managers, we have Lee Lewis, David Meadows, Brandon Mitchell, Charles French, Adam Lujan, Woody Sewell, and Jesse Hernandez. Please join me in giving those folks a hand.
The feeling that we have being in this building at this time, at this moment. And I realized that actually I was given the very words by two students who came here the very first day this building opened, just 2 days ago, Tuesday. They were standing right over there where you folks are, with the one in the pink. Anyway, they were standing right there, and they were sort of looking around, and I came up to them and I said, "Beautiful building, isn't it?" And she looked at me and she says, "I am so excited. I have 2 classes here, and I think I want more." And I'm serious. That's the theme. I am so excited. I am so excited for the people of Odessa who supported us and have brought us here to this day with their support. I am so excited for the students who get to come to this beautiful facility and learn about all the wonderful things that science and math has to offer. I am so excited for the instructors who get to teach here. Today is a day to be excited. The very heart of what we do is education. The interaction between instructor and student is the most important thing that Odessa College does. And we have our privilege to have an extraordinary individual who is now leading our effort in that area. Our Vice President of Instruction from North Carolina, who joined us not just a few months ago, but has already begun to make an enormous impact. Proud to present Valerie Jones.
I want to be the one with the phone buzzing in the middle of it. Thank you very much. I am absolutely thrilled to have had the privilege and opportunity to join the Odessa community recently. I could not have asked to come at a better time. The hard work and sweat and effort and conversations and recruiting that have come to this moment, I am thrilled to be able to be part of this celebration. Following Dr. Don Wood's example, I think one of the most poignant comments has also come from a student. And that goes a long way in saying that our students have a lot to say about this new facility, this new building. And the quote that I think really encompasses this building, but also what it brings to our students, is if you go to the 3rd floor and you go out on the botany lab balcony, or you look out from the classrooms, over and over and over, we have heard, the view from here is amazing. And the students go upstairs and say, the view from here is amazing. And the faculty echo it, and the staff, and the administration, and the community members. I'd like us to think and realize that that extends beyond the walls of this building. This building gives the opportunity for our students to see their own future, their own landscape laid out in front of them, and the view is amazing. So thank you to the community, to the Wood family, to the faculty and students and staff that have helped to make that happen, because the view is truly amazing. To highlight a few of the amazing things about the building, in looking at the layout as you walk around after this presentation, recognize the learning spaces that exist. 16 classrooms, 14 science labs, and 2 tutoring labs set up, recognizing that learning continues outside of the classroom and the structured time. Collaboration spaces will stand out to you. Recognition that we learn from each other, we learn outside of the walls of the classroom, it happens all the time, and so there's 13 spaces built into the framework of this building to allow that to happen, to facilitate that interaction. It's already happening, just a couple days into the semester, with students gathering to talk about their classes, to talk about what's going on, to prepare for the next evaluation, faculty meeting with students one-on-one, small groups, really engaging in that learning experience in those environments. So take a look around at those when you walk. And then also the faculty spaces. You'll find 32 faculty offices and additional lab prep spaces built into here. In a lot of campuses around the nation, those places, those spaces are made do, where, well, they'll figure it out and they'll do something on the side, or they'll do this in their office and carry it into the lab, or they'll do it in one lab and carry it into the next. And faculty have to make do, which means their students have to make do, which means learning has to make do. And right now in this building, nobody has to make do. Everything is making at such an amazing level that the faculty are excited and racing to do the next new thing with the resources they have. One of the other quotes that's come back to me from students through our faculty is, "This looks more like a hotel than a school building." And as I thought about that, I realized that's it. Because a hotel wants you to come back. They want you to feel welcomed. They want you to feel at home. And that's what this building helps to do and helps to create about higher education for our students, many of whom might be first-generation college students. It's not off-putting. It's not intimidating. It's warm and embracing and welcoming for our students in this community to come through our doors. Additionally, you'll notice some fantastic pieces of technology throughout this building. And it doesn't plug in, but perhaps the most exciting, that people are most energized about, that the students are absolutely thrilled about, and all of us who still have a 3-year-old at heart, you get to write on the walls. So as you walk around, any shiny walls you see are painted in idea paint, like our guest wall sign-in that you can see. They are throughout our classrooms. They are in a lot of our collaborative spaces, so that there's the opportunity to think big, to write big, and to put your ideas out there for the community. And that's really been a fantastic engagement for the students already. They're very excited about it. So shiny is yes, right. We may be banning Sharpie markers, however. You'll also see short throw projectors in all of our classrooms. So no longer the mount in the middle of the room, no longer the rolling overhead projectors, but short throw projectors, which are also programmed with smart technology to allow interactive communication. And you'll see a lot of displays of those as you walk around with our faculty and our students. But cutting edge technology to be able to capture your lectures, to be able to add to videos that are being presented and then download those onto Blackboard for students to access, to review if they missed a class, if they want to go back and double check what they remembered. You'll also see Apple TV monitors to hook up to Apple technology, and a number of our biology faculty will be more than excited to talk with you about what they've been doing to be able to utilize that technology. Wrangler vision monitors that talk about Odessa College throughout the building. Educational TVs showing the channels that are Discovery Channel, Nature channels, to be able to show the current and most modern discussions going on in those fields. And again, the idea paint throughout all the shiny walls. One of the other quotes that I thought was pretty good in summarizing the sense that I've heard over and over and over again is, wow, this is awesome. So students walking in saying, this is beautiful, this is awesome, this is so cool, wow, this is phenomenal. And that energy and that excitement is about learning and is about coming to class.